tabulating the data. So post this, what is the next step? We need to write down the sides, length of the sides, basically. Okay. So let's start off with the very first triangle we drew. That is this big triangle. So what we are making a note here is the length of the sides. That is opposite side of 30-degree angle, adjacent side of 30-degree, and the hypotenuse. So when I tell 30-degree opposite of 30-degree, what does it mean? If I stand over here, right? If you're not able to see that, okay. If I stand over here, on my left or this side is my hypotenuse. This is next to me. This is known as adjacent, and this very side is opposite. Make sense? Opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. So we are just making note of the length of each of this. So opposite length is approximately 9. We're not looking at the exact value because it's human made, right? So we won't get the exact value. This is adjacent is 16. Hypotenuse is 18.4. So the next step is to take the ratio 9 by 18.4, approximately 5-ish, is it not? 0.5. 9 divided by 18.4 is 0.5. Then next is adjacent, 16 divided by 18.4, and this will be something. And next is opposite divided by adjacent, 9 by 16. Okay, so we need to divide this. So 16 divided by 18.4, 0.87. Then 9 divided by 16, 0.56. Right? So all we did was we took the opposite side length and the adjacent side length and the hypotenuse side length, and we're taking ratios. That's all we're doing. Measure the length, write down the ratios. Okay. Again, it will sound, all this looks weird, but in time you'll understand. Right? So you just have to be a bit patient. Things will be very clear in time. Next, I have the triangle whose base is 13, height is something, and hypotenuse is something. So let's make a note of it. So you have the opposite side. Again, same thing. This is 30-degree. Opposite is this length, right? A, B dash, C dash, if you want to call it. So opposite is approximately 7.4. Adjacent is 13. Hypotenuse is 14.9. Again, all these are approximate value. So the ratio will be 7.4 divided by 14.9, right? Opposite by hypotenuse. Next is adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent is 13 by hypotenuse is 14.9, and opposite and adjacent 7.4 divided by 13. And now the ratios: 7.4 divided by 14.9, approximately 0.5. Again, all these are approximate value. 13 divided by 14.9, 0.7-ish, 0.87. So we're getting the same ratios. 7.4 divided by 13, 0.57, 0.57. Next is this triangle. So third one, the length is opposite side is 5.6, adjacent is 10, hypotenuse is 11.46. 5.6 divided by 11.46. This is 10 divided by 11.46, and this is 5.6 divided by 10. So clearly this is equal to 0.56, not an issue. While this will be 5.6 divided by 11.46. This is 0.5. 10 divided by 11.46. This is 0.87. And at last, this triangle. So here in this case, the opposite is, opposite only, right? 4-ish. This is 7 and 8.06. So it's very clear. These ratios are 4 divided by 8 is 0.5. Again, approximate. 7 divided by 8. 7 divided by 8.06. 0.87. 0.87. And last it is opposite. 4 divided by adjacent 7. 0.57. Okay. So that's it. We drew the diagram. We made a note of the ratios, side length and all that. We call it with some certain name, opposite of 30 degree. It's not just opposite, it's opposite of some angle, and that angle is 30 degree. Adjacent of 30 degree and hypotenuse. So this is how we had made a note, and we had taken the ratios, respective ratio, and now the next step is we have to make observation. What is it we are looking at? By taking all of this, right? What can you observe? Why is it so? And how you can use it. So that's the next part. Think about it. So that's why I'm not continued with the video. I want you guys to think, because this is the critical part. If you've been lazy about doing this, now you can't be. At least now you should not be. I'm sure majority of you would have not done the graph. So at least now, see to that you see the observation. If not, the whole process will be of no use.